Hi everyone, it's Lindsay from To the Stars Occupational Therapy in Lacombe, and welcome to part one of fun and different ways that you can reuse Lego to work on fine motor with your child. So as we know, building with Lego is a great activity to work on fine motor, but we are going to look at some different ways that we can kind of reuse Lego in different and exciting ways to kind of remotivate our kiddo to explore Lego. So the first thing that you're going to need for today's activity is some old containers. So things like yogurt containers, applesauce, whatever you might have. So you want to save up a couple of them for, maybe a week or two. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put some pieces of Lego in there, put some water, and then toss them in the freezer until they're frozen. So a couple of hours or overnight. The next thing you're going to want to do is get a Tupperware container. Now, if you have a couple of kids at home that you're thinking you might do this with kind of all together at the same time, you might get like a big Tupperware container. Or if you just have one child, then a small one like this is fine to kind of take those pieces of ice with Lego and toss them in. So now the goal for our child is to get those Lego pieces out of the ice. So we're going to use some different tools that we might have lying around the house that they can use. So the first one is an old spray bottle with some warm water. So this is great for working on that hand strength. And also when we think about using a spray bottle, it's that same open and shut hand movement that our kiddos need when they're learning how to use scissors. So they can just take their spray bottle and they can spray the ice to melt it to help get those pieces of Lego out. The next tool is an eyedropper, or you could use a turkey baster as well. And again, this is the same idea as that spray bottle in terms of that same hand movement, but just with smaller movements, so our fingers instead of our whole hand. So again, just taking some warm water and then dripping it all over the ice. The third tool that you can use is old paintbrushes or even old toothbrushes that you might have lying around the house. So you can take these and our kiddos can use them to kind of scrub on the ice to try and get those pieces out, especially once it started to melt a little bit, using maybe the warm water from the spray bottle. It's a little easier to kind of scrape it out. And this is great for kind of like that grip strength and also our grasp pattern. The last tool you might use if you have kids who are maybe a little bit older or you're just feeling adventurous is some like picks that you would use for walnuts or that sort of thing. So they can use those to actually like dig right in the ice to get those pieces of Lego out. So this is just a few different tools that you can use to kind of enhance our Lego and work specifically on hand strengthening with our kiddos. So stay tuned for part two. We're going to have more activities over the next couple of days, just looking at different ways that you can reuse Lego to really target some of those fine motor skills. Thanks.